Latavius Murray is now with the Minnesota Vikings. He is no longer with the Oakland Raiders. That news was announced about 2 hours ago from now. And so the Raiders lose a running back who, 27 years old, 6'3", ran for just over 2,200 yards in his short 2-year NFL career with the Raiders. So the Vikings get, via free agency, a running back who is talented, right at the late peak of his career. He's not yet 30. He's got another 3 years before he reaches that point. And never, ever reached his potential, his lofty potential, with the Oakland Raiders because of the scheme design that was installed by last year's offensive coordinator, Bill Musgrave, and the year before. What do I mean? Well, the Raiders had a really annoying habit of calling this kind of line buck. Line buck is running back goes between the guards, either side of the center. That's the line buck area. In fact, if you've ever played Stratomatic football, you know that that area is called line buck. But the bottom line is the Raiders had a kind of a hybrid read option style running play where the quarterback, usually Derek Carr, would be in shotgun and Murray would be on either the left or the right, and after the snap, Carr would hand off the ball to Murray, who would go up the middle. And this was in a 4 wide receiver set. Generally, there was a type of full block. Sometimes there wasn't. But I can tell you, the most yardage that play ever gained up the middle was 7. That's about it. Very often, it was stopped for no gain. And I consistently believe that play was exemplary of how the Raiders really didn't think through their running game design and therefore didn't get the most out of their running backs. Murray will do better in Minnesota. That said, I have personally commented on this vlog that, not on this specific vlog, but on my channel, that I felt the Raiders could do better without Latavius Murray because of the wealth of talented running backs coming out in the first round of this year's NFL draft. Running backs like Leonard Fournette, Christian McCaffrey, you know. So the Raiders' best days are ahead of them in terms of running back. But they need to focus, the Raiders, on an offensive design that really centers on the use of zone blocking and off-tackle plays. They really, if I were the offensive coordinator, I would quite literally tear up the pages that contain the line buck running play I described to you. It's a waste of time, that particular way. I mean, if you're going to do it, okay, use a trap, right? Use the old-fashioned center guard here, go this way, this guard comes back this way, traps the defensive tackle, or goes up and blocks the linebacker to show. Use that. But to have just the simple dive play was completely nonsensical. It just didn't work. And yet, I can think of a number of games where Latavius Murray was fed a steady diet of plays with that style. It's no wonder he wanted to leave. The Raiders have to install a different running back play scheme than what they presented last year and the year before, if they're going to get the most out of any running back that plays for the Silver and Black.